Day 71, cable cars. It really does not get more San Francisco than cable cars. They are just as iconic as the Golden Gate Bridge, Alcatraz, Fisherman's Wharf, Lombard Street. Also, San Francisco is the last city in the entire world that still has manually operated cable car lines. And the other thing I didn't realize is that San Francisco's cable cars are one of only two streetcars. Let me get this correct. Streetcar lines that are nationally registered historic landmarks. So the New Orleans streetcars and San Francisco cable cars are the only two streetcar lines that have nationally registered historic status. I thought that was pretty cool. So if you've been to San Francisco, you've probably noticed that we have a couple hills. And that's literally what the cable cars, their main function is. So there is an urban legend about the man named Andrew Halliday, who Halliday Plaza is named after him, where the cable car turnaround is at Powell and Market Street. I'll get to that in a second. There's an urban legend about how apparently on a rainy day, he witnessed some horses like going up the hill in, again, hilly, steep, wet San Francisco that day because it was raining. Apparently the horses slipped on the cobblestones, fell backwards and died. Apparently, I don't know if that story ever happened. That's the story that gave him supposedly the inspiration for our cable car line, which, just so you know, the way that these cable cars move is a cable underground, and then the conductor has the thing that he's doing, he's like gripping or letting go of that cable, which is continuously moving. That's what moves the cable car line. And it's pretty cool because it's actually done electrically. So anyway, that's the like inception of our cable car line. Originally, that's certain parts of San Francisco were not habitable until the cable car was invented, because again, we think that, you know, we have cars nowadays. We really take it for granted that again, once upon a time, a lot more people depended on public transit. So I have made another video about best practices, but about, you know, hopping on a cable car. I promise you that video will save you a bunch of time. I give you all the best tips. That big line that you see at the cable car turnaround, there is a way of avoiding that line, I promise you. But there are, to simplify it, two main cable car lines. The one that goes by the Crooked Street, the one that goes to Fisherman's Wharf, the one that you can see the views of Alcatraz, which is probably the one you want to get on. And then there's the California line, which is a commuter line. It doesn't have all the pretty scenes. It goes through Nob Hill. So again, you want to get on the one that starts at Powell and Market, but ends at Beach and Hyde, which is Fisherman's Wharf. My little tip, my little recommendation, get on at Beach and Hyde instead of waiting in that ridiculous line at Powell and Market. Anyway, that's a little bit about San Francisco's cable cars.